No food in the grocery store. What you gonna do? Better get out there and grow a garden. How's it going, everybody? Hope everybody is off to a great productive day. As y'all can see, I'm out here in this garden and I am expanding my garden. I am not playing no games with everything that's going on, because this garden that I'm growing may very well be my survival garden. Me and my family just might have to depend on this garden to feed us, so I am not playing no games, and I am growing as much stuff as I can, and I will fill this entire yard up with containers. So these are the cement buckets that I drill holes in and turn into raised beds. As you can see, I got some kale going there and a little bit of lettuce in that one right there. I did some more romaine in that back one, have iceberg in this one, and I'll be doing some spinach in this one. And then I will go ahead and get my seed potatoes started. And I'm gonna do these seed potatoes versus some store-bought potatoes that I have that sprouted. And we're gonna see which one is gonna do the best. I'm gonna plant them both today at the same time and have a little fun contest. So as long as they both produce, then it's a win-win for me. So I'm just go ahead and get the rest of this raised bed full up with some soil here. And I'm using all kind of soil, expensive soil, cheap soil. And I will keep using this soil, but I will use my compost this summer. So like I said, the plan is to stop buying bag soil and get all my soil from my compost. Go ahead and get this thing spread out into the container. Now I'm about to add some fertilizer to it. Remember, when you contain a garden, you got to give it some nutrients, because it's not in the ground, so it's not getting it from the earth. So got to give it some kind of plant food, nutrients. Eventually I get my chicken manure and turn it into a liquid. I know that sounds nasty, but get it into a liquid, and then I'll be able to pour it down in here. You don't want to put it on the actual plant once it grow up, but you can pour it down there into the soil and it'll feed the plant. But at this time, I'm going to my go-to, which is Expert Tomato and Vegetable Garden. I've been using this for 7 years, but something happened and I can't go to the store. I still got to be able to feed my plants, so that's why I'm trying to do everything on my own and do it organically, you know, using chicken fertilizer, which is chicken droppings, leaves, sticks, old vegetables, and building my own compost up. But right now, I'm able to get it, and so I'm doing what I got to do. And I'm gonna sprinkle this down. And once I water this down, it'll absorb into the soil, and then once the plants start growing, it'll be able to soak it all up and get the nutrients. Yeah, y'all, but with everything going on, we got this war going on, Russia invading Ukraine. You know, like the song say, war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Hate that that's going on over there, but Only thing I can do is prepare, because we never know what's gonna happen in this world. United States can get invaded. We don't know. I know my last video I was talking about some land, and for some reason all the land that I've been inquiring about, it was something wrong with the land. Price was good, acreage was good, but then half the property ended up being swamp land, wetlands. Or they'll take good pictures in Zillow and Realtor.com and all that. They have good pictures of the property, but then you go out there to look at it, it's a trailer park around it or something around it, you know. I'm trying to distance myself from people. All right, let's go ahead and get some more soil on here. Like I said, I'm gonna mix all these soils up. So y'all go down in the comment section, talk to me. I respond back to people. I'm an easy person to get along with. What y'all growing in y'all gardens? And if y'all not gardening, tell me why you're not gardening. Trust me, I do not know everything about gardening, but I definitely would get out here and try. And give it a go. All right, so we're gonna do some spinach in this one. Like I said, for new gardeners, just flip the package over. You got your package, just flip it over. It tell you your grow zone, how far to space it apart, how deep to do it. But after a while, you start getting a little niche for it. Every now and then, I still gotta refer back to it. I'm just taking my handy dandy pencil and I'm putting my holes in the soil. That's where I'm gonna plant my seeds at. And I usually drop 2 seeds in every hole. Now if I'm doing like zucchini or yellow squash, I usually just do 1 seed. They tend to sprout and take off pretty good. I think my neighbors think I'm out here talking to myself. So they ask me who I'm talking to, I'll be like, I'm talking to the garden. Gotta talk to the plants. Show them some love. So the plan is to have a grocery store in my backyard. Just covering the soil up. And don't forget, tags, marker, label what you're doing so you know what you're growing. Won't be no surprises. All right, so I'm gonna get all these seeds cleaned up, and then we're gonna do the baked potato challenge. I'm challenging myself with some seed bought potatoes for growing potatoes. These baked potatoes, seed potatoes, and then with some store-bought baked potatoes, I let just start sprouting, and we're gonna see which one gonna grow the fastest and give us the biggest harvest. So let me get this cleaned up right quick, and I'll get back with y'all. So as you can see, I'm trying to get my sweet potato started there. Got some ginger root starting to sprout, but I'm gonna use these baked potatoes against my other baked potatoes. Y'all see my pineapple plants? See how the roots are taking off in there? And then got the greenhouse. Remember the 72 cell that I planted? That I keep in the greenhouse under these grow lights? I have some sprouts. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it with the lights, but I have a lot of stuff that already has sprouted. Collards, kale, lettuce, and cabbage has sprouted. All right, let's get these baked potatoes going. All right, so my gardening buddies came out to join me, out to get some fresh air and some sunlight. But what we have here is some grow bags. So I had these grow bags here, and these are what I grow my potatoes in. And I got them off Amazon. I cannot remember the price, but I'm gonna go ahead and get them opened up, and then we're gonna do the baked potato challenge. Like I said, oh, sorry, I ain't mean to scare you. All right, so we're gonna, excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and get the grow bags opened up. And I'm gonna show y'all how I've been doing potatoes since I've been growing potatoes. And it's always been in grow bags. So I got 4 all together. 2 gonna be for baked potatoes, and when my sweet potato slits get started, then the other 2 gonna be for sweet potatoes. Let's see how the bag is. The bag opens up, and then when you want to start checking, this part slips up, and then you can take a sneak peek in there to see if your stuff's starting to take off and do good. I'm gonna get both of them opened up. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill them up the soil to about right here in both of them, and then I'm gonna get the potatoes planted, and then I'm gonna cover them just a little bit with soil. And then what you want to do is, when you start seeing the greenery starting to bust through the soil, once that happens, then you put a little bit more soil on it. And then once that green pops out of that soil, then you'll add a little bit more, and you'll keep doing that until you get to the top. And then once it gets to the top, you just let it go. And how you know that it's done is once the greenery and the leaves start turning yellow and brown and dying, then you know it's time to harvest your potatoes. So repeat that again, try to slow it down. I'm gonna take the bag, I'm gonna fill it up with soil to about right here. Then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go ahead and plant my potatoes in there. And then I'm gonna cover them about this much with soil. And then I'm gonna leave them. And then once they, the sprouts, see the sprouts stuff, once they start flowering and the leaves and the greenery busts through the soil, I'm gonna cover it up and I keep doing that, layering it like that till it get to the top, and then I just let it go. All right, let's get this soil in these bags. All right, we back there. Do a couple more scoops here. I'm gonna add a little bit of fertilizer down there. I ain't doing much, just a couple spoonfuls. Now I'm gonna mix this up, because I don't want the potatoes sitting right there on that fertilizer. So I'm gonna mix it up and make it go down a little bit into the soil. All right, I'm gonna write on my tags, store versus seed potatoes, so we know which one gonna grow. And then we're gonna put the date. Today is March the 1st. So let's put the date on there too. And this is store potato. We're gonna do it on both sides. Let's see, March the 1st. And this is the seed potato. I'm just curious which one gonna produce the biggest yield and start doing the best the fastest. All right, get this opened up. All right, gonna give y'all a look at it. My dogs love coming out here. They sunbathe and go to sleep out here while I'm out here in the garden. All right, so this is the store-bought potatoes. Let's see. Can y'all see that good? I don't know if it's a glare, but you see the store-bought potatoes that I just left out and let them sprout up? See how they sprouting up already? Versus the seed potato. So See, those already got sprouts on it. And we're gonna go ahead and get them planted. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. See how I got the soil in there? I just did a little bit of soil, a little bit of fertilizer, mixed it up. And now we're gonna go ahead and get them put in the container. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. So, you know what? It's two ways you can do it. So I'm gonna do them both ways. You can plant the whole thing in there just like that right there. Or you can just cut the slits off right there and then just let it start going. But I'm putting the whole things in there. And I'm gonna put all of them in here. Every single one of them. All right, can y'all see how they're in there? I don't want to flip the camera too much because then it'll flip the image upside down. But see, I got that one in there. Let's do the little seedling ones. Take those and do them the same way. Get those put in there. And potatoes like full sun. So they will be going directly in the sun. All right, now you see how those are in there? Now I'm just gonna sprinkle some soil right over the top. Not even much, just to cover it up. Let me go ahead and get that done and I'll get back with you. So I went ahead and got them covered just a little bit. Just to cover the surface of them up. Like I said, not much. You can see that one was popped out right there. That's it, just covered just a little bit. And I'm gonna take some of these cedar chips and just sprinkle on the top. You can put some pine straw up there, or you don't even have to put nothing on there. But I'm just gonna sprinkle this on the top. Ever so just like that. Don't ask me what this for. I just thought it'd look good in the video. Nah, I just mess with y'all. I'm putting it there so the soil doesn't dry up too much and try to hold the moisture. So I'm just sprinkling a little bit of that over there to try to keep it covered, because I don't want the soil soaking wet, but then you want to keep it a little moist too. So that's why I'm putting these cedar chips, cedar shavings in here. All right, now I'm gonna take them out in full sun because they like full sun. And I know out here in the yard, over there is where the sun first comes out and be out the longest. So I'm gonna put them over there. All right, got the whole bag lifted up. See the chickens out relaxing, getting a dirt bath. Well, we're gonna place these where it gets full sun. And I wanted to have sun like all day, but I don't want to block when I try to pull my chicken tractor around the yard. So we're gonna get them like right up here, kind of out the way. Well, it is a nice day out. Then I'll show y'all where I put the tags at so I know which one is which. All I did was flip the top of the piece up where the plastic is, and then that's where I had the tags. You can see right there. Yeah, let's see if I can drop y'all. Oops, sorry. Drop y'all down in there. See, I got the tag right there. But I can see it, and all I have to do is just flip up the little screen to see which one is which. And that's it, and you just let it grow. And as soon as you see the green pop up out the top and come through, I add a little bit more soil, and I just keep doing that until I get to the very top. And we're gonna see which one of these potatoes is gonna produce the most and grow the quickest. I'm gonna go ahead and get these raised beds watered down, and that's gonna be it for today. So I get just these 3 watered down. Everything else been good. I try to water early in the morning before the sun's out, and in the evening when the sun go down. But once I put my drip irrigation out, I'll just let that go all day. And I'm gonna do a video when I put that together. First time ever using the drip irrigation. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them watered down. like I said, hope everybody's having a great day. Get out there, enjoy the sunshine, and get out there in them gardens. Grow some food, because you might have to survive off of it.